The music in the background, Peter Gabriel, Salisbury Hills, a classic from 1978 after he left Genesis. Take care. Hanz, we're going to go and have a conversation. We're going to have a chat and we're going to have a lunch. The chat, it's gonna be a conversation, and we'll look at some food. And Hanz from Zurich, married to a Filipina. Cars parked, person's running. It's hot today. So you have a tea place, laundry, and then you have hello hello with the music. Stop here! Stop here! Pizza stop! There we go, Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger. Stop here! So we're here. There are two of these pizza stops, and I've just asked Hanz to turn around and turn the music down so I don't get striked on the monetisation. So he has one here, which is in Sasa, and he has one in Arcastellion, and they are identical sizes. So we're just going to have a walk inside. Oh, there we go. Nice tile floor. Not sand. Look at that, it's got a scupper. Very nice to get rid of the washing and the drain. So you make your own pizza dough, you do your own pizza. Okay.
Here's our dough. They all
so it's fresh dough.
Fermented for minimum 48 hours.
Okay.
All dough fermented for 48 hours.
Look at that. So fresh dough, not that frozen stuff that you can buy from China or Taiwan or Korea. Swiss recipe used for pizza.
We make them here.
Okay. So they have a dough machine, so that's like a Hobart, and it's got a paddle hook in it, and you do your fermentation, you put your flour in it, it does a first proof, then you turn around, knock it back, then you do a second proof, then you knock it back.
The second proof is 48 hours in the
Yeah, there we go, so the second proof. They have their fresh, they have their pizza dough, some pizza sauces, and they do a range of different pizzas here.
Here's our toppings.
Oh, look at that. So pizza is that's a lovely oven. Whereabouts? Made in the Philippines?
This is a Rolls-Royce oven.
Yeah.
We bake with the top heat 320 degrees.
Yeah.
And the bottom heat 420 degrees within 140 seconds.
Right.
And then it's done by air, by hot air.
Oh, convection.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a hot oven that's got top heat 320, bottom heat 420. If you want to turn around and learn how to make proper pizza, not the Yellow Cab stuff, not the Albert stuff, not the Pizza Hut stuff, then this man here does cooking lessons. I'm not being paid for this, guys, so this is freebie. He turns around. Oh, look at that. See? Very agile. Hanz is the same age as me. We used to know a few people in DAVAO. So he makes the pizza, goes into the oven. Once you put your topping on, and you've got it nice and big, 12 inches. You have a a wire rack it goes on, or does it just go straight onto the base?
It goes onto a net.
Ah, so you got the pizza wire rack.
And you want to see the pizza finish in one go and not something in between.
Yeah, and you don't want it stacked up like you're doing Pizza Hut. What's this? There's a young lady. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
How are you? Kumusta ka?
It's okay.
Okay lang?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there we go. Nice young lady. We worked on cruise ships. We always used Filipino staff, and they were really, really good.
Well, it takes a while to heat up. Yeah.
So you got two of these, just in case you're really busy, or one is backup for other unit.
Yes. And we use them for outside caterings and when we go to other places.
Okay.
Actually, we have three. We have one in our Castillo and we have one in Mamay Road.
Mamay Road.
We have one like this.
Yeah. So what's the cost of one of these then, right?
450,000 pesos.
Oh. You can't live in it. It doesn't have a CR, but it does great pizza. And you buy those locally?
No.
No, you have to ship them in?
They are Turbo Chef. Turbo Chef is the same company that Starbucks uses for their sandwich oven.
Okay.
So that's an optional Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
And everything is programmed, so nobody can change the temperature, nobody can change the time.
Yeah.
Every pizza comes out exactly the same.
Just to press up, yeah, consistency.
So the bottom meat you see there. Sorry, the top heat.
Top heat.
Bottom heat is 420.
Yeah.
That will take a while to heat up.
Very, very nice. And you are really busy. Oh, what's this here? Look. Alcohol free?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Alcohol free beer. My God. It says free in the middle of it. Put it back on display. Right, we're going to have some pizza and then me and Heinz are going to chat about... Hello, again. Heinz's wife.
Well, lemon tea, please.
Anything with no sugar.
Without sugar.
Without sugar. Water normally. So this is Heinz's restaurant above his pizza. Does Filipino food, and as you can see, it's busier than a lot of places in Davao City. But we're in Sasa. You need to come down here, guys. Yeah? Look. Silo favourites. Filipino. Wow. It's not expensive. Less than 180 peso for a main meal. Same one. There's two of these. Look at that. Wow, look. Oh. And there we are.
Chicken wings.
Chicken wing. Everybody loves chicken wings. So we've just been talking before we've come upstairs, and I just found out that Heinz is also a musician. So he does pizza, he does teaching, he rides a bike, he runs a set of restaurants, he does quality control, and he plays a musical instrument, and he's, pardon the expression guys, he's shit hot on a harmonica. My God, what can this guy do? He's putting me to shame. We're the same age, and I feel like I should go and hide in my room and just go, my God, there we go. Right, we're going to have something to eat, and then we're going to come back and have a chat with Heinz. When did you first start to come on this journey to Davao, Heinz?
Well, we planned in 2019, my wife and me, we planned to go down to DAVAO beginning of 2020.
Right.
And then my wife went on Christmas 2019, she went down here, and we were living in Hong Kong. And then she came down, and then I said, okay, I will come and help you a little bit to plan everything, that we can come down maybe by end of 2020, 21 or so, we come down. So she went on 19, and then in January, I said, okay, I was on a holiday with my bicycle in Cambodia. I said, okay, I will come and help you set up. Went back to Hong Kong. And then already in Cambodia, we heard from this strange sickness which going on in China. We couldn't care less about it.
Right.
So went to Hong Kong. And then I said, okay, I take the next flight coming down to the Philippines. And then at that time, they already announced nobody from Hong Kong can come down to Philippines. You had to be 2 weeks away from Hong Kong before you could enter the Philippines.
So this is the first time about having quarantine and having restrictions.
Yeah. And then.
So did you take your push bike?
No,
I call it a push bike. Heinz thinks that's quite amusing because the only time he pushes it is when he goes up a hill.
And that's very seldom.
Yeah, he rides his bike, no engine.
And then I said, well, okay, 2 weeks. What do I do? I wanted to come and help my wife. Then I told my friends, why don't we go on a holidays with our bicycle, 2 weeks holidays, and then I go from my host country, from my guest country, I fly direct into Manila.
Because that gives you the two. That gives
Then
you that
give
2
me
weeks.
the 2 weeks, yeah.
Oh, that's clever.
And then we booked a bicycle tour from Chiang Mai going over to Laos to.
So Chiang Mai, guys, if you don't know, is in Thailand.
Is North Thailand, and the trip was 700 kilometers from Chiang Mai to Luang Prabang. Luang Prabang is a very beautiful little village up in Laos, North Laos.
Right.
So we booked that bicycle trip for 2 weeks, and then my friends already said, oh, maybe we cannot go. They're starting to behave stupid all over the world. I said, no, let's go on holidays. Yeah. And then were already the first rumors going around, you cannot go into Thailand. And I said, okay, let's get out of here, let's hurry up. So we went to Thailand, and then I realized that I was about one of the last airplanes which was allowed to land in Chiang Mai. So, oh, that was fun, yeah. We're lucky we arrived here.
So you did your bicycle tour?
No. It started in Chiang Mai.
Okay.
And then we took our bikes. We didn't care about this sickness anymore, this COVID or whatever.
Yeah.
So we took the bicycle, went up to the border, going into Laos, and went over to Laos. Basically looked back and saw how the border closed in Thailand. And into Laos, that was lucky.
Yeah.
And into Laos, and drove through Laos down to Luang Prabang. And then somehow my friend said, hey guys, we have to get out here. They're already talking that they're closing Laos.
So how many were you in your group?
3 of us. Only 3 of us.
Oh.
And then on Sunday we went to the airport, and we had to fly down to Bangkok from Luang Prabang and from Laos. And we took the plane, into the plane, and looked back behind us, they closed Laos. In we went to Bangkok. In Bangkok everybody was already nervous. I said, what's going on here? I said, oh, they're closing the airport. The man, wait, hold it, I have to go to Singapore because my flight is going from Singapore to DAVAO.
Right.
At that time we had direct flights. So after the bicycle trip from Laos, went to Bangkok, took the next flight to Singapore, where I stayed 3 days with my son. I arrived on a Sunday. On my flight was booked on 18th of March, on Wednesday. And then my friends sent me a message that, hey, that's your last flight coming in from Singapore. You're on the last flight. Then I told my son, wow, this is the last flight. I think I'm not going to take that. I stay 2 weeks with you until this COVID thing is over. I thought it's going to be over in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then on Monday, and my son came back from work, said, hey Dad, why don't you take the Wednesday flight? You're still on it. I said, yeah, but Well, I stay a few days with you. And I said, no, you better go with that flight. So Wednesday I checked in. And then, well, that's the last flight to DAVAO. I said, yeah, okay. So,
Was that with Singapore or was it with Silk Air?
sorry?
Was it with Silk Air?
I forgot.
Dragon
Yes, no,
Air.
it was still Dragon Air from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
It was Silk Air.
Silk Air.
So I took the last flight from Singapore to DAVAO on 18th of March. So I closed that airport too behind me.
So you went on a 2-week holiday.
And I closed about 5 airports behind me.
I didn't like that country. Lock the door. I'm not going back.
I locked every door behind me.
And 2 years later,
Yeah.
we're here in DAVAO.
And
You opened a pizza restaurant.
And the funny thing is, I officially have not yet left Hong Kong. I'm still a Hong Kong resident.
Right.
I haven't paid my tax. I'm still registered in Hong Kong because I thought I can go back to Hong Kong and cleaning up everything. I haven't been back to Hong Kong because I have to go 21 days on quarantine.
Right.
And I'm not going to do that. So officially I still live in Hong Kong. I'm still here as a tourist.
Right.
And I'm waiting to go back to Hong
Well, you're on
Kong.
a 13A here, yeah?
No, I'm a tourist.
Oh, you're a tourist.
I'm still a tourist. But I have applied for the 13A.
Yeah.
And I should get it in the next few days. Yeah.
Right.
So, but then I'm officially a resident in 2 countries at the same time, Hong Kong
Yeah. And you've got to pay
Philippines.
tax in 2 places.
That's correct. Yeah. But in Hong Kong I get something back because I was not working in Hong Kong. So I have to go basically back to Hong Kong, close my residency there, or pay my tax, or get some money back from my tax.
Right.
And then I will come.
And that's when Hong Kong opens or decides it's not going to lock
Yeah,
down.
that will take another.
5 years.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long time.
Doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good. But I have to go
So
back.
you had a 2-week holiday that turned out to be a really good holiday with a little bit of stress.
Yeah.
You-
No,
you-
I had no stress.
No?
Because we didn't know about it.
Yeah.
It was coincidence. I went through the SARS in 2003, I think it was.
Okay, yeah.
And SARS lasted 3 months, so that was in Hong Kong at that time.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I'm used to it. That's 3 months or a few days. I can handle that. Nobody thought about 3 years at that time.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, at that time we still talked about from Wuhan. Nobody, there was nothing going on in the rest of the world. It just everything was talking. But nevertheless, everybody panicked and closed the border behind us.
Right, and they're still panicking and they're still closing borders. But we're still here in Sasa, on Mindanao, at DAVAO City, and enjoying life. And that's Hanz's journey to DAVAO City. And when he got here, he started a business with his wife.
Well, we built 5 restaurants since I'm here.
Yeah. In 18 months, guys.
No, we are 18 months in operation. We built the 5 restaurants in about 6 months.
Oh, there we go. So, if you want to turn around and meet Hanz, you can meet him at Steamers. He plays a little guitar there, does a little bit of rock worlding with his group, so you can go and see him there. Or you can come here to Pizza Stop in Sasa or in Mai Mai. There is one in Car Castellion, but it's going to be turned into a chicken.
Most probably changing it into a W chicken show.
There we go.
And the restaurant where we are here is called Palayokat Kawali, where we do some local comfort food.
And the food is really, really nice. They do great sauces, guys. Yeah. There's about 100 sauces on here, but they have 22 different sauces, from sriracha to honey chicken to barbecue, to make your bottom explode chili and garlic. So be careful, the chili is hot here. I can't feel my teeth again today because I've had some chili, green and red chili here in my vegetarian sig, but very, very good. So Hanz, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having
You
me.
need to come down here, guys, because the food is really, really good. Hanz, vegan sig for lunch. Vegan sig. We have classic chicken wing, barbecue, and sesame. So we're going to taste that. And Lechon Kawai, and this is Heinz's wife, and she's the manager of Pizza Stop,
Managing Director.
managing director. Oh, look, and the waitress. Oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful. In the background, you can hear an aeroplane taking off, but they're not getting hold of my vegetarian sig. Look at that. We're going to turn around, have something to eat. It's Thursday. It's 1 o'clock. It's Sasa. In Mindanao. Enjoy, Hanz.